The world just spent the last few hours holding its collective breath, staring down the barrel of an 8 p.m. deadline that sounded more like a threat from a comic book villain than a president of the United States. Donald Trump literally went on social media and threatened to wipe out an entire civilization, promising to blow up bridges and power plants in Iran's civilian infrastructure that 90 million people depend on if he didn't get his way with the Strait of Hormuz. Legal experts and world leaders aren't sugarcoating this. They are calling it exactly what it is, a blatant threat to commit war crimes and an incitement to genocide. Trump spent the day ranting about Power Plant Day and Bridge Day, essentially admitting to the world that he was ready to violate international law and plunge us into World War III. But then, at the very last second, he backed down. He's now claiming a 2-week suspension. Of the attacks, trying to act like a hero for not pressing the button on a catastrophe he created himself. It's a classic move from a man who thrives on chaos, but this time, the American people aren't falling for the distraction. Make no mistake, just because the bombs didn't fall tonight doesn't mean the heat is off in Washington. The impeachment movement isn't just alive, it is roaring. New polling shows that a staggering 52% of the country wants this man impeached and removed from office immediately. People are done with the Mad King routine. The House of Representatives is already moving on articles of impeachment that go way beyond these reckless war threats. We are talking about the militarization of federal agencies like ICE to target political opponents and his constant intimidation of federal judges. This isn't just politics. It's a desperate attempt to save our democracy from a leader who seems determined to burn it all down. Even some Republicans are whispering about the 25th Amendment because they realize that threatening to annihilate 90 million people isn't a negotiating tactic. It's evidence that he is completely unfit for the job. The crimes of this administration are piling up, and a 2-week delay on a war crime doesn't erase the fact that he was willing to commit one. We want peace, we want sanity, and we want a government that follows the law. The impeachment doesn't stop. The investigations aren't slowing down, and the American public is finally demanding real accountability. This is a turning point, and we have to stay focused. For everyone who is listening, if you have not yet followed or subscribed, please feel free to follow my page so that you don't miss what's coming next. Please feel free to like, share, and comment. Thank you so much. With love always, Maria DC Santiago.